뷰가 보이잖아.
Now turn right on.
Living room, bedroom, kitchen, all in one room, no privacy. Some of the elders, they still live inside. Goes down below and around the first monument, a little bit over 3 miles of hike. I'd say it's easy going down, but coming back up, you get the cardio going. Not all of them though. And from the ground to the top, close to 1,000 feet tall, about 987 feet, I believe it was. They're the Ice Age. These are just mud platforms, but chunks of ice. Back in 2006, a big piece fell off of the right bit, created a huge cloud of dust. Therefore, they don't allow people to climb rocks. They don't want them dragging sticks into the sandstone, making the road a lot faster. So rock climbing is not a... Pasco Gates campground, there's a well. That's where we go to get water. For like 50 years, no rain. They tried farming that wouldn't grow. Animal to his Coronado, they brought these domesticated animals with them. Began trading with our people. That's how we come to own livestock. Later years, I guess we started stealing from the Spaniards. They give us a nickname, began calling us Naveja. And they say in Spanish it means like a small pocket knife. The reason why they called us is when we stole the animals, we were so fast. Okay, so what do you call yourselves then? Native Americans? To the younger generation, that's okay. W and the V stands for Wonderful Valley or Welcome Visitor. You don't know what's going to happen to that child. Until they come to this world, they take their first breath. You know you're going to spend time with them. Then you buy stuff for the baby, name the child. So that's another reason why we don't name our children ahead of time. Now they put programs in the schools to try and teach the language through written form, just to keep the culture going. They use the English alphabet to write out these words. They use guados on top of letters, trying to give it the pronunciation of them. One they refer to as Bird Springs, another one they call Coyote Springs, there's Bobcat Springs, there's Badger Springs. When those start to dry, that means everywhere else water has dried up. Fire-breathing dragon. And this one next to us, they call Geronimo. You see that Apache warrior sitting right here, way up on the top. You see his head? He's looking that way. And 6 years of age. Your kids and grandkids, they took over the business and they still do rugby. A long time ago, I guess we didn't have no tools, no saw, or 3 logs that have forks in them. Those forks, they interlock them on top. That's a main frame. They've got a tripod. And then there's all the other, you see the 9 things that indicate the 9 months that a woman carries their child. live out here who have kids that go to school, they have to take the kids up to the visitor center for the kids to catch a bus up there.
Right here.
We have a natural spring. Sometimes they dry up, so that's when they got to chase the animals back down to lower level. Now we do this to prevent from overgrazing one area to summer camp below, winter camp on top. And another arch here on the right, this one they call the sun's eye. It has an oval shape too. The water stains that come from the hole, they look like eyelashes.
And I think these are the older drawings, the one on the left side there. And most of what they had drawn is a side view of an animal. As opposed to that one on the other side, that one's kind of like 3Ds looking at you. And they think that one's more recent.
Let's go to the tests. There's 3 that she has to pass first. The first one, she has to know how to cook. You don't want to marry your son to somebody who doesn't know how to cook, otherwise you starve your son to death. Second test is knowledge, weaving rugs, baskets. The more she knows, the more she costs, because the men's side of the family, they have to pay for the girl. Third,
여기다 기업시장이 한번 기업시장 가면 되거든.
Bear left onto Rockdale Canyon Road.